Okay, so Algal the Bard just came out with a new Bardcore video that I have not watched, and he makes a whole bunch of this Bardcore stuff where it's cover versions of modern songs in a medieval style. And look, we've got a Bon Jovi song, Livin' on a Prayer, tavern version, he says, and it just came out a couple hours ago. So let's click on this one, try it. If it's like his others, probably will not have any lyrics, just be instrumental, but they're pretty good. And this creator does not use AI music. I think some of the backgrounds in his videos might be AI, but the music itself is all handmade. So let's go ahead and click on it. Okay, we'll pause it and we'll make it big. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I can definitely recognize the melody of Living on a Prayer. It's not as good as I was expecting. I watched various Bardcore ones like Beetle the Bardcore and Hildegard von Blingen, and this particular one, at least so far, is not as good as I was expecting. Algal, or Algal, however you pronounce that, does have some really good stuff. So I'm not criticizing him in general. I'm just saying that this particular song is not quite as good as I was expecting. Also, Bon Jovi, I remember when this song came out, and this is probably one of my two favorite Bon Jovi songs. And so when, the original is such a big favorite of mine, it's easy to be, disappointed when you got high expectations. But I'm just a little bit disappointed. I'm not very disappointed. And we're only 36 seconds in. So let's go. It might actually pick up. We'll see if it does. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, it did pick up. I think the segments where the flute is more dominant sound better than the other segments. So definitely the flute adds a lot to this, and it did pick up. So yes, my estimation of this song is definitely improving as it goes. So let's keep listening. right, well, there we go. And I wanted to say that it's easy to be a little bit disappointed when your expectations were high, but my expectations, I think, were met as the song went on. It got better, and I liked it a lot more at the end than I did when I was like 30 seconds in. So definitely glad I watched it, and I think I will have re-watchings or, re-listenings. And I did want to say that, I cover a lot of AI-produced music and animation on my channel. So you do see me praising AI sometimes and criticizing AI sometimes. I do both things. I think it's a really complicated issue, but I do think that musicians and artists and others like him that are using the old-fashioned talents deserve a lot of praise, and they deserve to be uplifted. This song, yeah, I've Livin' on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. I have listened to it so many times. I remember when it first came out, it was just so awesome. And Bon Jovi, really awesome band that just produced so many hits that I like. And this is probably one of the top 2 favorite songs of theirs, of mine. And I remember that Bon Jovi, they were rockers at a time, oh, excuse me, at a time when rockers were kind of sullen and angsty, and they were singing about things that they were upset about, and Bon Jovi came along with happy rock. And some of the songs, like this one, talked about things that were difficult, but always having a happy perspective on it. It was like Living on a Prayer. It was, about a poor couple trying to make it on not much money and using a lot of hard work to get by. And it resonated with a lot of people, me included. But the perspective on that situation wasn't a complaining perspective. It was a happy perspective. It's like, this is something we can handle, and it's going to get better. And even if it never gets all that much better, we can enjoy the ride, and we can have a good time in our life. We don't have to get rich. We can enjoy the little that we have. So it was that kind of sentiment in the song, and a really encouraging sentiment, especially when you're struggling with money, you're struggling with hard work. So something that over the decades has really encouraged me a lot. And I do like this Bardcore version. It is pretty cool, and like a lot of the Algal the Bard songs, it's the kind of thing that you might want to play in the background during your D&D campaign or something like that. And I do like the effort that he puts forth to have real backgrounds and not AI. That's a lot of work, and I appreciate it. And although I think in some of his videos the backgrounds look like they might be AI, but they look fake anyways. They might be computer generated without AI. A lot of people forget that, for decades we've had pretty sophisticated computer generated imagery that has nothing to do with AI, the CGI stuff. So anyways, that was a cool, fun time, and I hope you enjoyed this Bardcore video as much as I did. And it's a new song by Algal the Bard, the Bardcore musician. So love it.